Guys, hello and welcome to the Liberian TV network. Today is exactly in March and we in 2025. So if you are following us from any part of the world, want to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon from any part of the world. I am Francis Kedi Koffa coming to you live. You can like, share, and comment on our Facebook and YouTube channel. So yesterday, I think many of you people actually monitor our Facebook and YouTube channel, and you were actually fortunate to see all of the major happenings yesterday in the country with regards to Speaker Koffa invitation at the Liberia National Police headquarters. And so many things were done yesterday. You have supporters from Speaker Koffa going there. You also have members from the Congress for Democratic Change region, the CDC, and you have other opposition political party and members of the House of Representatives, or some of them were also there to actually escort the embattled speaker. So a lot happened yesterday, but then also today there are a lot of things happen, and the bikes union of the Republic of Liberia, especially under the emblem of the Supreme Bike Union Association, came up with the press conference yesterday, and they were clear and definite that as long as the government refused to actually adhere to their call, definitely by next week Monday as well, they will also be into the street to signal to the government that there is a need for the ban to actually be lifted. There is a need for the numerous, roadblocks or police restriction on motorcyclists be uplifted. So they were clear, and we also got the honors. I stood yesterday that they went at the Capitol building, but then they were actually giving a hearing to by either of the lawmakers or either of the committees. According to the information we got, these individuals were invited, but later on when they got there, they were told that the representatives who were actually to handle certain matter were in committee meetings, were handling some stuff. So unfortunately, they couldn't actually access them. So based on that, they came up with this press conference. But albeit today is another day. Today is March 6, 2025, and we are also here to bring you all of the major happenings that occur in the country. And just to let you know, so we've been seeing series of photos for flotation on social media with regards to Honorable Musa Hassan Bedede purchasing a new motorbike for his political movement called Citizen Movement for Change, which is the CMC. We've been told that new vehicles have been bought to actually make the political movement very effective and efficient. So we are hoping for more details to come. And he's been clear that the CMC going to actually pull up a candidate in neighbor county. So we don't know which one of those individuals, which one of the person that the CMC going to put out. Musa Hassan Bedede going to actually place out to stand tall in the NIMBA's election. So the NIMBA election is to take place anytime in April 22nd. The election is supposed to take place. And this one says VP Koung arrived in the United States to actually attend the High Power Delegation Africa's Power Summit. So there was this section rumors all around the country that we've been hearing, and people have been saying it. Even up to date, the video are still flotation on social media that VP Koung has been banned by the United States government, that he cannot go to America. But then also today we saw this photo on social media wherein VP Koung is currently in the US, and other media outlet has they have actually placed out that information on their social media page. So this is something that is really welcoming. This is something that is good. Without wait and see as to how the outcome of that meeting gonna be like. But then we've been told that there are a series of engagement that is currently ongoing while he is in America to ensure that yes, indeed, Liberia has been represented properly. And Supreme Court summoned key member of the House of Representatives in response to bill of information. So the whole saga regarding the embattled Speaker J Fonati Koffa actually started in December. And from December up to date, there have been a serious ups and downs. There have been a serious saga relating to what has been happening. And as we speak, Fonati Koffa still control the minority bloc, while you have the majority bloc being controlled by Speaker Koung, and who serve as the current speaker. And to an extent, we saw video footage on social media, and we were also there as well, where in the Embattled Speaker office that he normally used was actually, penetrated by Koung, his speakership authority, and a lot of things were done. But then, since then, they went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court came out with some ruling. Mr. Supreme Court came out with some opinion, but it wasn't actually clear and destined. And later on, according to what we were informed, that the decision I was taking it is a political decision. It's not meant to actually satisfy Speaker Koung or whatsoever the case may be, but it is what it is. And Speaker Koung, Mr. Speaker Fonati Koffa, in saying he's a legal personnel, he won't actually do anything out of the way. Whatsoever thing that needs to be done will be done in conformity with the law. So he has been going to court, and he wrote that bill, I think little January or something, or in December, something like that. And finally, the Supreme Court have given a hearings to that particular call. So these guys will definitely be going there. We also been told that the marshals of the Republic of Liberia has been authorized to actually present these key individuals like Honorable Thomas P. Fala, Honorable Richard Koung, the current majority bloc Speaker of the Republic of Liberia. So these individuals are to submit themselves in front of the Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia. Not wait and see if this will happen. If this happens, fine. And President Bouaka issued Executive Order 145 to strengthen the asset recovery team. So something surprise happened today. When the asset recovery team was formed during the first day of President Bouaka, many things actually didn't happen. In fact, due to their robust movement, they were actually they put hot onto them through the Supreme Court. And after 8 to 9 months, the Supreme Court lifted that hot, and then they have started. So the asset recovery team should have actually been dissolved by now. But because of that length of time, President Bouaka extended that time to additional 1 year. And the number of individuals, there were a lot of individuals on the asset recovery team, has been cut down to 5 persons now. So I think they were like about 10 or 11 persons plus and something like that, right? But now the number has been cut down to 5. According to the release, it said it is meant for efficiency and effectiveness. The president said he actually have confidence in Councillor Martin's, operation and ability to actually retrieve these items. And since then, Councillor Martin have been, through and his team, they have been coming up with some, press releases. They have been saying some stuff, warning individuals who have the government property in their hands to actually retrieve all of these properties. But let's wait and see if this will happen. And CDC SG Secretary General Jefferson Tamba Koije, former City Mayor of the Republic of Liberia, alarms over human rights violation against the government of the Republic of Liberia. Let's wait and see what happened. University of Liberia declared Dog Copper as a persona non grata. So when you declare persona non grata, it means that they don't want to see you. In fact, you are wanted. They're not wanted person, but they don't want to see you in a country and other things. In fact, they don't even want to see you around their premise. So due to that fraudulent act that actually, that was done by Dog Copper, who fortified someone else's name and pretending as if this person is him. The person passed when you were using the person ID card as a university student until. So university actually you revoke his document, and they have actually labeled him as persona non grata. So in a diplomatic setting, when you are regarded as persona non grata, it means that you are a threat to the state. And in fact, if you were sent as ambassador or whatsoever thing, what they do is to immediately effectively stop to recall you with immediate effect. And Liberia Electricity Regulatory Commission, the LERC, has announced the suspension of unauthorized expedited, connection service fee charged by LEC. So the Liberia, the LERC is the one that regulates the LEC in terms of whatever thing they do. They serve like a board, a directorate, so what LEC should do exactly. So this is welcoming as well, because if you have an institution that checkmating LEC, definitely you will observe that LEC will be in conform with the law, and they will be very effective and efficient. And former Liberian President Madam Eddie Johnson Sirleaf strongly criticized the country's security forces, legislature, and Supreme Court, warning that their continued action is actually undermining the peace and stability of this country. So this is alarming. Madam Sirleaf actually took this country for over 12 years, and a lot of things were done. And she coming up with this kind of information and her own accession of Liberia at this point in time, it is scary. We hope that the actual authorities who are involved into this can actually look into it and see how best they can perform or act accordingly. And CBL commences a 3-day validation to review the draft insurance law of Liberia. So far so good today. This is what we have for you. Again, like I said, I'm Francis KD Koffa. You can like, share, and comment on our Facebook and YouTube page. You can also, if you have, if a business, something that you want to advertise, you have welding, you have, if there's a funeral, whatsoever program that you want to take, definitely get his of us and we'll do that. Again, I want to say thank you for following the platform. You can like, share, and comment on our Facebook and YouTube page. Bye bye.